New skins, new maps, new gameplay changes, and it's a new update right after Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey. Last year, a couple of players got banned for abusing the Armory with a private deathmatch lobby so they could farm stars way faster than normal. And after being banned for a year, they're now unbanned. And oh look, new cosmetics. Interesting timing. But apparently we also got an update to charms, a gameplay change. At least it seems that way. But I tested this before and after the update with this new charm that I just bought. But having a bot running towards me, which obviously makes footstep sounds, nothing happened. And I didn't actually notice a difference from my own sounds either. So I'm just confused at this point. I really thought this was going towards the path of pay to win, but maybe I'm missing something here. Please let me know in the comments. Next, if you kept using the Zeus and Deathmatch, the streak bonus would never end. So you could rack up a huge bonus. But today the fun ends because it stops at +12. Then we have a fix for an incorrect pixel offset for greater than 1 pixel width scopes. Hate that word. Ugh, width. This is probably related to this YouTube video by Sockman2, who noticed it was off center, so Valve decided to address it. Then Valve also added this for scopes, which is the new inaccuracy visuals. And yes, you can disable this in the options. But what they did here is actually pretty smart. You see, a lot of players, even good players, don't seem to understand that even the op or other scoped weapons can have first bullet inaccuracy. So even if you aim dead on, you can still miss. And then everybody starts blaming subtick. But really, the scope was lying to you, which is exactly why Valve added this representation. So now, players can no longer blame Valve for missing their shots. Next is a new section under the update called Spectating, where Valve added support on some maps for new camera transitions. I assume they're going to add more support for other maps later on. But Thor showed in this screenshot the camera pathways, and SteamDB picked up new camera path commands. So what's changed is that now if you spectate without joining a team, it jumps between players like some kind of frag movie. But don't worry, it only affects you if you're not playing. Otherwise, spectating is unchanged. I think the goal here is to make the viewing experience for tournaments more exciting, I guess. But right now it feels a bit jarring. It might be one of those things you get used to, or they might, decide to improve it over time, probably before the next CS2 major. We also got some loadout updates, which I'm gonna say this again, but at first the loadout system made very little sense to me, if you compared it to the buy menu in CSGO. But now it's pretty obvious. It's to mainstream skins and to showcase expensive loadouts. On to the miscellaneous changes. I'll keep this one short. Apart from slight fixes here and there, Valve added deformers to Hammer, the tool used to build maps, and that is a pretty big deal. But this also connects with this beefy scripting patch notes list because Valve recently added JavaScript-based scripting. What's super cool is reading this comment from Chicago Ben, basically confirming that Valve is lurking in the mappers' discords, because it seems that they're addressing what the community has been saying. And speaking of maps, of course, this update introduced new ones. We're saying goodbye to Jura, Grail, Brewery, and Dogtown, and we're welcoming Palacio, Golden, Rooftop, and Transit. Palacio, I'm probably saying that completely wrong, is a competitive map which was the 3rd place winner in Mapcore's Big Adventure contest. It's based in Portugal, it's a very pretty map, and Eugenio showed a great real-life comparison, which just shows how mapping today is on another level. Golden, the other competitive map, also came from the Big Adventures contest, making it to stage 3, and it's a Japanese-themed map with really pleasant aesthetics. It's got a very cool vibe, and I really like the interior areas. For the Wingman maps, we have Rooftop, which has one of the most impressive views of any CS map I've played, complete with moving vehicles in the background. And Transit is also very unique because it features a moving train as part of the gameplay itself. Of course, some of us knew in advance that these maps were going to be released, and Flyo has already broken some of these maps, so patches are probably coming soon. And they also did further improvements to the collision on Ancient. Yes, they finally fixed the water bottle. Now, as always, it feels like Valve left us wanting more. There's nothing on Graph 2, no return of Cobble, no retake game mode, no new cosmetic type, or even this, which Valve made a post about just not too long ago. Strange, even a bit confusing. At least you can b-hop now, right? Still, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.